Lesson 1 for Module 2, we're actually going to go ahead and skip the first page because I want you to get right into doing models for the division of fractions by whole numbers with the creating models and actually using the algorithm. So, going over here. Example 1. It says 3/4 of batter is poured equally into 2 bowls. So we start with 3/4. And I'm going to use highlighters so that you can see what that looks like. So here's my 3/4. And it says that I then have to divide this into 2 parts. And so just like the model I showed you before in your notes, I have to divide it into 2 parts. And all of it is divided by 2. And so that means that this is that part. Now I want to look at how much that is then. So that would be 3 out of 8. So that means that there are 3/8 a gallon in each bowl. Now, if you want to look at writing it as an equation, that is 3/4 divided by 2, which is 3/4 divided by 2 over 1. We keep, change, and flip. So, keep, change, flip. So that means that this is 3/4, change it to multiplication, flip it over. The next example, 3/4 pan of lasagna is shared equally by 6 friends. What fractions of the pan will each friend get? So again, you want to draw your model for 3/4. You want to make it big enough that you'll be able to actually divide it into 6 parts. So we have, and again, I'm going to color the first example in by yellow so you can see the 3/4. And then you have to break it into 6 parts because there are going to be 6 people. So breaking it into 6 parts, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And only one of them is going to go to each person. So I'm just going to color in one of them. And when I add that up, that's 1, 2, 3 out of 4, because there are 4 parts, times 6. 4 times 6 is 24. So that's going to be 3 out of 24. I can divide both by 3, so I want to simplify this. And that would give me 1/8 of the pan is how much each friend will eat. Now, if you wanted to actually show this as an equation, you would have 3/4 divided by 6. And again, whole numbers are over 1. We keep the first number, change our symbol, flip the last number. You can rewrite that over here. So keeping my first number is 3/4. Changing the symbol is multiplying. And then flipping the second would be 1/6. And then we just go straight across. So that would be a 3 times 1 gives you 3. A 4 times 6 gives you 24. So that's 3/24, which is equal to the 1/8, which is the answer. And our third example, we have a rope with the length 2/5 is cut into 4 equal cords. So we have a rope. We need to show that it is 2/5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 2/5. So I color that in, that's 2/5. and we're broken into 4 parts. And so I break it into 4 parts. I want to look at what one of those will be. And so that would be 2 out of all of the parts. And so that is 2 out of, this is 5 by 4, which is 20. I can simplify that by dividing by 2. That is 1/10. And so each chord is 1/10 meters. And it's meters because in the original problem, it was meters already. Now, if you wanted to do the equation portion, you would take 2/5 divided by 4/1. So again, we keep our first number, so that's 2/5. We change the middle, which is multiply, and we flip it over, which is 1/4. So that ends up being 2 times 1 gives you 2. 5 times 4 gives you 20. And if we have 2/20, both can be divided by 2. And that gives you 1/10. So each quarter is 1/10 meter. Now on the next page, you need to do that whole page, that's 1 through 6. You need to make sure that you're writing. Keep, change, flip if you're doing the equation. Make sure you write the model. So 1 and 2 require you to do a model because it says find the quotient and draw a model. 3, 4, and 5, it just says find the value. That means you get to choose whichever way you would like to find it. And again, every time you're doing the equation, up here they already did it, so you don't have to write it. But down here you do. So you need to write keep, change, flip, show how you're using it, and solve it.